So I really hands down think that this might be one of my new favorite tracks from Olivia Rodrigo. There's something just really cool about it, really fun about it, and the songwriting is phenomenal. Now I started checking out a little bit of the full concert of this, so I saw that it was all acoustic or all piano. So it's gonna be really cool to see Olivia play, or Olivia had somebody play and her sing a version of the song where it's very different than the actual original studio produced version. And I talk about all the time how you could tell a good song whether it could be played in full production like it is on the album, or whether it be acoustic or on ukulele or on piano or on string quartet. A good song translates regardless of the production. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this acoustic version. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And let's get right into this Olivia Rodrigo track. I'm surprised it's acoustic, to be honest.
I met a guy in the summer and I left him in the spring. Well, he argued with me about everything. He had an ego and a temper, a wandering eye. He said he's 6'2", but I'm like, dude, nice try. But he was so much fun and he had such weird friends, and he would take us out to parties. Night would never end, another song, another club, bar, another dance. And when he said something wrong,
he'd just fly me to France.
so I miss him some nights when I'm feeling depressed. So I remember every
Cool
time he
melody
made
change
a
up.
pass on my friend. Do I love him? Do I hate him? I guess it's up and down. If I had to choose, I would say right now.
All right, so let's talk about this so far. So we have a couple things that we want to comment on. First of all, these are the things that I think about or see. That is a beautiful microphone that we have on the on the piano right there. So I guess we have a couple guitars, because it sounds like I'm hearing two guitars. Obviously, there's a bit of background vocals. So we got, it's actually more than I thought with the production. I thought it was just going to be straight acoustic. But let's talk about this songwriting. It's such a unique style of songwriting. It's a very conversationalist type of songwriting. It makes you feel like she's talking. The way that it's written is almost like speak singing, where it sounds like to some degree she's like almost just straight talking to the listener. And which is interesting, because I talk about this in a different video where like songwriting is like almost like, it's interesting when artists break the fourth wall. And here's a great example of the artist not breaking the fourth wall of songwriting. And I just realized this a couple days ago, why it like was always, it sounds different when somebody's like, and I wrote this song to say, because you're acknowledging the fact that it's a song. Where here, it's almost more like a conversation that is even a song. It's almost like one person talking to another, and it happens to be behind music, which is a really cool way. I think is a really cool way of songwriting.
I wanna get it back. I wanna make him really jealous. Wanna make him feel bad. Oh, I wanna get it back. Instead of get I really miss him and it makes me real sad. Oh, I want sweet revenge. Yeah. I want him again. I want to get it back.
So I write him all these letters and then I throw them in the trash, because I miss the way he kisses and the way he made me laugh. I pour my little heart
Nice.
out, but as I'm hitting send, I picture all the faces of my disappointed friends, because everyone knew all of the shit that he do. He said I was the only girl, but that shit wasn't the truth. And when I told him how he hurt me, he told me I was tripping, but I'm my father's daughter, so like maybe I can fix him.
All right, I want to rewind it actually, because I want to talk about this melody right here. First off, hands down, this has to be, I think, her most comfortable performance to date of this song. I watched actually a couple of these, and I've noticed she can be a little pensive behind the microphone. Where like I don't know if it's because she doesn't know the song. These are newer songs, so she's more focused on the song performance, or as compared to some of her other songs. But I just noticed she seems more pensive, and here she seems way more comfortable. Like she's like dancing around the stage and like going around being like. Feel like it's a little bit more of herself that we're seeing. Again, I don't know her personally, so I don't know what the real herself is. But from a performance perspective, she seems so much more comfortable here, which is cool. Even in compared to her BBC performance, like it just feels a lot more natural here, I guess you could say. And I don't know what the difference is. Let's talk about that now. I want to talk about this next section. And I don't know if you're a Bob Dylan fan, but this writing very much reminds me of Dylan. Just because he has this very, again, conversationalist style of writing, especially in his earlier stuff. And it very much reminds me of it, right? Like this general area, right here. And I told him how he hurt me. Is it totally like the way the pronunciation totally reminds me of Dylan.
The only girl that I should wasn't the truth. And when I told him how he hurt me, he told me I was tripping. But I am my father's daughter, so like maybe I can fix him.
It's so playful, this performance.
Wanna make him really jealous, wanna make him feel bad. Oh, I wanna get him back. Then again, I really miss him and it makes me real sad. Oh, I want sweet revenge, and I want him again. I want to get him back.
And then
I want to get him back.
I wanna key his car. I wanna make him lunch. I wanna break his heart and be the one to stitch it up. I wanna kiss his face with an uppercut.
Such a great lyric right there.
I wanna meet his mom just to tell her her son sucks. So I wanna key his car. I wanna make him look. I wanna break his heart and stitch it right back up. I wanna kiss his face with an uppercut. I wanna meet his mom. Tell her her son sucks.
I don't know. First of all, okay, I don't know why the video keeps freezing on my end. I apologize if it's freezing while you're watching this, or if it's not translating through. I don't. Who knows? It's a strange thing for today. Again, hands down, has to be way. It's so much more comfortable. Like, I think she performed this on the Today Show, and I think I watched it on the Today Show as well. And it's just, I don't know if it's just the time or what, but like, it's fun, which is funny because the other versions that I've seen have been way more produced, and this one here, she's like so much more energetic, and it's the acoustic version, which is funny, which is cool. You could definitely, this one is hands down, you could definitely tell it's live because, you know, the way when she's jumping around, you hear it in her voice, where which is natural, like it's the movement of your body, you know, your voice is a muscle, and as you're moving around, you're using that muscle. I feel like this is a modern version, not the same genre at all, but like a modern version of Carrie Underwood's. Oh man, what's that classic Carrie Underwood where she's like keying the car? Oh shoot, man, like I'm totally drawing a blank. I actually in high school in my high school we did a talent show, and I was a guitar player like heavily at the time. Now I'm obviously guitar and I sing and stuff, but like I didn't sing at the time. So some girl asked me if I could play guitar. What's that Carrie Underwood song? You know, I'm sure you know in the comments, but where she's like, I want to key his car and I want to slash his tires, and you know, I bet he's, you know, in the pool hall with that lady's perfume. I don't know, whatever the case was. But I feel like this is a modern version of that song, which was a great song. Where's the Amex Theater or Ace Theater? I just realized the double meaning behind, like, I want to get him back and then get him back. Every time I've heard this, it went right over my head. She wants to get him back, like, in a relationship, and then get him back for all the things he hurt her for. Wow, I've probably heard this song, you know, a handful of times, and every single time it went right over my head. Until that, like, see, it's funny how performance can affect things. That's funny, but that's also a brilliant lyric. She wants to get him back to get him back. Oh my god. I also find it really cool that she has Dan Nigro playing the guitar in here, like super front and center, like that you know, I mean, I'm assuming that's Dan that looks just like him, but like, you know, he's so integral in this process. So I think it's pretty cool that she did that. So hope you enjoyed that really cool performance, a really natural performance, and I enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see next. Have a great day. God bless and peace out.